Let me begin with something that sounds almost ridiculous. What if I told you that the electron in your brain right now is exactly the same as the electron in a star on the other side of the galaxy? Not similar, not almost identical. The same in every possible way. In fact, if I secretly swapped one electron in your body with an electron from a distant galaxy, there would be no experiment in the universe that could tell the difference. That's not poetry. That's physics. And it may be one of the biggest secrets of reality. We grow up thinking the universe is made of things, little objects, tiny beads of matter. We imagine atoms like miniature solar systems, each one with its own identity. But nature does not work like that. Electrons are not tiny labeled marbles. They don't carry serial numbers. They don't have personality. They don't have tiny scratches that distinguish one from another. Every electron is completely indistinguishable from every other electron. Not practically indistinguishable. Fundamentally indistinguishable. Now pause for a moment. Think about objects in your daily life. Your phone, your shoes. Even identical twins are not perfectly identical. There are always tiny differences. A scratch here, a variation there. Nature, at the human scale, loves individuality, but at the deepest level, nature loves sameness. Every electron in the universe is the same particle, and that simple statement hides something extraordinary, because it means the universe is not built from billions upon billions of slightly different pieces. It is built from copies, or perhaps something even stranger. Maybe it is built from one single thing appearing everywhere. Now I want you to imagine a printing press. You print a page once, then again. Each page looks identical, but you know they are separate sheets of paper. Physics suggests something more radical. It suggests that electrons are not separate copies. They are excitations of the same underlying entity. Like waves on the surface of one ocean. When you look at the ocean, you see many waves. But are they separate objects, or are they patterns moving through the same water? That is closer to the truth. The electron is not a tiny solid bead traveling through empty space. It is more like a ripple in a field that fills the entire universe. There is one electron field, not billions of little electron substances, one field. And what we call an electron is just a vibration in that field, like a pluck on a cosmic string. So when you say there are electrons in your body and electrons in a distant galaxy, you are really saying there are vibrations in the same underlying reality, the same field, the same fabric. This is not metaphorical. It is how our best theories describe nature. Now let's think about how strange that really is. You and a star billions of light years away share the same fundamental ingredient, the electron in your eye helping you see, and the electron in that star emitting light, are expressions of the same underlying thing. It is as if the universe has a limited alphabet, and everything you see is written using the same few letters over and over again. That is both simple and astonishing. But here's where it becomes even more interesting. Because electrons are indistinguishable, they obey special rules. If you take two electrons and swap them, nothing changes. The universe does not even notice. There is no hidden label that says, this was electron number 5. There is no tracking system. Nature does not count them as individuals. It only counts the pattern. This has deep consequences. It means that identity at the smallest scale does not exist in the way we imagine. Individuality is not fundamental. Sameness is fundamental. Now let's step back. At the human level, we cherish uniqueness. We celebrate it. We define ourselves by it. But the building blocks of our bodies are not unique. They are perfectly generic. You are assembled from completely interchangeable parts. And yet somehow, the arrangement of those interchangeable parts produces a being that feels utterly unique. How does sameness give rise to individuality? That is one of the great mysteries. Imagine building millions of houses using identical bricks. Each brick is exactly the same, but by arranging them differently, you create cathedrals, cottages, skyscrapers. The uniqueness lies not in the bricks, but in the pattern. You are not unique because your electrons are special. You are unique because of how they are arranged. And even that arrangement is temporary. Electrons flow in and out of your body constantly, through food, through air, through chemical reactions. The electrons in you today were once in other living things, in rocks, in oceans, in stars. They are recycled endlessly. There is no permanent ownership. The matter in your body is borrowed. The electrons in your brain right now may have once been inside a dinosaur, or part of a distant comet. and yet they behave exactly the same wherever they go. They do not remember. They do not change character. They are faithful to their nature everywhere in the cosmos. Now here is the deeper philosophical punch. If every electron is the same particle, then the universe is profoundly unified, physically unified. The same fundamental ingredients operate everywhere. The laws that govern electrons in your hand are the same laws that govern electrons near a black hole. There is no special zone, no privileged location. The universe does not change its rules depending on where you are, and that consistency is what makes science possible. It is why we can look at distant galaxies and understand them, because the same electron physics applies there as here. Now let me ask you something even stranger. If electrons are excitations of one field, and that field fills all of space, then what we call empty space is not empty. It is the stage on which everything happens. It is the substance from which particles emerge. So the electron in your body is not a tiny object traveling through nothingness. It is a local vibration in something that exists everywhere. That means you are not made of isolated bits. You are made of disturbanesses in a universal fabric. You are, in a very literal sense, a pattern in the same underlying reality that fills the entire cosmos. The boundary between you and the universe becomes less sharp. You are not a separate thing placed into the universe. You are an activity within it, a temporary dance of identical building blocks. Now let's return to that original statement. Every electron is the same particle. Why does this feel so surprising? Because we intuitively think objects must have individuality. We project our human sense of identity onto everything. But at the deepest level, the universe does not care about individuality. It cares about structure, it cares about symmetry, it cares about consistency. The sameness of electrons is not an accident. It reflects a deep symmetry in nature, a symmetry so precise that even the slightest deviation would destabilize atoms. If electrons were even slightly different from one another, chemistry as we know it would collapse. Matter would behave unpredictably. Life would not form. So the uniformity of electrons is not boring. It is essential. It is the reason your atoms hold together, the reason molecules can form reliably. The universe chose simplicity at its foundation, and from that simplicity, unimaginable complexity emerged. That is perhaps the most beautiful part. From identical pieces, endless diversity. From perfect sameness, infinite variation. It is like music. There are only 12 notes in a basic musical scale. Yet from those 12 notes, humans have created symphonies, songs, cultures of sound. The notes are identical everywhere. The music arises from arrangement. Electrons are the notes. You are the music. Now let me end with something that feels almost spiritual but is grounded in physics. If the electron in you is the same as the electron in a distant star, then you are not merely metaphorically connected to the universe. You are materially connected. The same underlying field vibrates in you and in galaxies billions of light years away. The same rules govern both. The same building blocks compose both. The difference is only in pattern and scale. And that changes how we see ourselves. We are not isolated accidents floating in a hostile void. We are local expressions of universal laws, temporary patterns formed from identical ingredients. And perhaps the biggest secret is not just that every electron is the same. It is that from this deep sameness the universe built consciousness. From identical particles came thoughts. From generic building blocks came wonder. From perfect symmetry came the ability to ask why symmetry exists at all. So the next time you look at the night sky, remember this. The electron, S, in those distant stars are not strangers. They are the same kind of vibration that exists in you. The universe did not make special matter for life. It used the same simple ingredients everywhere, and somehow, in one small corner, those ingredients began to think about themselves. That might be the greatest secret of all. The universe is not made of countless different pieces competing for identity. It is made of one set of perfectly identical notes playing an endless cosmic song, and you are one brief, beautiful melody within it. Now let's go even deeper, because the idea that every electron is the same particle is not just a scientific curiosity. It quietly changes the way we think about reality itself. Imagine you are holding a piece of metal in your hand. Inside that metal are countless electrons moving around. Now imagine a star forming in a distant galaxy. Inside that star, electrons are also moving, interacting, shaping light and heat. We instinctively think of those as separate collections of little objects. Your electrons here, their electrons there. But physics says that's not the right picture. It's more like this. There is one vast invisible medium filling the entire universe. And what we call electrons are tiny ripples in that medium. When you toss a stone into a pond, you see ripples spread outward. If you toss two stones, you see two sets of ripples. They look like separate waves, but they are movements of the same water. The water is continuous. The waves are temporary. In the same way, the electron field is continuous. It is everywhere, not just near atoms, not just near matter, everywhere. An electron is simply a localized vibration in that field. That means the electron in your brain and the electron in a distant galaxy are not two fundamentally separate things. They are two vibrations of the same underlying reality. Think about how radical that is. We often imagine the universe as a collection of objects scattered in empty space. But what if space itself is full of these fields? What if what we call particles are just little excitations, little tremors in something deeper? Then the universe is not a bag of marbles. It is more like a symphony of vibrations. And every electron is the same note played in different places. Now here's something even stranger. If electrons are truly indistinguishable, then there is no sense in asking which one is which. The question itself loses meaning. Imagine you have two identical droplets of water and they merge. After they merge, can you ask which molecule came from which droplet? No. The distinction disappears. Nature treats electrons that way even before they merge. Their identity as individuals is not fundamental. Only the overall pattern matters. This leads to behavior that seems almost magical at first glance. Electrons don't behave like tiny billiard balls. They behave like entities that know they are indistinguishable. When many electrons are together, they arrange themselves in patterns that reflect their deep sameness. This is why matter has stability. It is why atoms stack in predictable ways. It is why chemistry works. If electrons had individuality, the entire structure of matter would change. But because they are perfectly identical, they obey strict collective rules. And those rules are not optional. They are enforced by the symmetry of the universe itself. Symmetry is one of the quiet pillars of physics. When something is perfectly symmetric, certain behaviors follow automatically. The sameness of electrons is a symmetry of nature. It means the laws governing one electron apply to all electrons everywhere, without exception. There are no regional variations, no slightly defective electrons hiding in some corner of space. The electron in the earliest moments of the universe behaved exactly like the electron in your phone battery today. Billions of years have passed. Galaxies have formed and collided. Stars have lived and died, but the electron remains unchanged. That is astonishing. We live in a world where everything ages, decays, transforms. Mountains erode, species evolve, stars burn out. But the electron does not age. It does not evolve. It does not get tired. It is as if the universe decided that some ingredients must remain perfectly constant for everything else to work. Now think about what that says about time. Time transforms complex structures, but the fundamental ingredients do not degrade. It is like building countless sandcastles on a beach, using identical grains of sand. The castles crumble, the grains remain. You are a sandcastle. The electrons are the grains, and when the castle dissolves, the grains continue. This is not mystical. It is physical continuity. The matter in your body today was part of other structures in the past, and it will be part of other structures in the future. The electrons that currently help you think will one day be somewhere else, participating in other patterns, but they will still be exactly the same electron-type vibration in the same universal field. Now let's ask an uncomfortable question. If electrons are identical everywhere, what does that say about separateness? They seem unreachable, alien. But at the deepest level, the same field underlies both. The same fundamental vibration exists everywhere. The difference between you and a distant star is not in the ingredients. It is in the arrangement. You are not made of special matter reserved for life. You are made of the same simple ingredients that fill the cosmos. And somehow, when arranged in a certain pattern, those ingredients begin to ask questions. That is perhaps the most extraordinary fact of all. The same electron that participates in a chemical reaction in a rock can in a different arrangement participate in a thought. The building block does not change. The pattern does. From sameness arises consciousness. From uniformity arises wonder, and that should humble us, because it suggests that complexity is not about inventing new fundamental pieces. It is about exploring combinations of a few simple ones. The universe is economical. It does not need 1,000 different fundamental particles to create diversity. It uses a small set, repeated perfectly, governed by consistent laws, and from that repetition emerges everything. Mountains, oceans, forests, brains, love, music, curiosity, all built from identical electrons, identical quarks, identical fields. So when we say every electron is the same particle, we are really saying something deeper. We are saying the universe is profoundly unified at its core. We are saying there is no fundamental division between here and there, between now and then. The same rules, the same building blocks, the same symmetries apply everywhere. And maybe that's why science works at all. Because when we experiment here, we are learning about reality everywhere. We don't need to travel to every star to understand them. We carry their fundamental ingredients within us. In a very literal sense, you are made of the same stuff as the stars, not poetically, physically, and the electron is one of the key threads weaving that unity together. Now let me leave you with something to think about. If the universe is built from perfectly identical building blocks, and individuality emerges only from arrangement, then perhaps what makes you is not your ingredients but your pattern. And patterns can change. Patterns can evolve. Patterns can influence other patterns. Your thoughts are patterns of identical particles interacting in precise ways. And those thoughts can reshape the world. The electron itself is simple, but the arrangement of electrons in your brain allows you to contemplate the cosmos. That is the miracle. Not that the building blocks are complex, but that they are simple, perfectly simple, and perfectly identical. From that deep simplicity, the universe created diversity beyond imagination. And from that same simplicity, it created a mind capable of asking why. So maybe the biggest secret is not just that every electron is the same particle. Maybe the biggest secret is that sameness is the foundation of all difference. And in realizing that, we begin to see ourselves not as isolated beings in a fragmented universe, but as temporary, beautiful patterns in one vast, unified field. A field that has been vibrating since the beginning of time. A field that is vibrating right now inside you. And a field that in some distant future will still be vibrating long after we are gone.